Hi everyone, my name's Shauna Marie, 28 years of age, Noongar Yabaji Yoga from Perth, Western Australia, and a mum of a beautiful 6-year-old girl. The reason I'm doing this recording today is just to start of the journey through breast reduction. I am currently a 14 double H, with my largest being 14 double Gs after breastfeeding. I was a 12 double D in year 9, that's when I first got measured, so I've always been pretty big busted lady. I've always been active throughout my whole life. Never really been overweight, but my breasts have always been a huge issue for me. I would say I do suffer from chronic back pain. It is a daily struggle sometimes. Since having a baby, it has been pretty hard to lose the weight in general, and especially off my breasts. It was about 6 months after having Summer, late 2009, early 2010, that I decided that I wanted to explore the ideas of having a breast reduction. And so I went to my local GP and got a referral sent through. It wasn't until August 2015 that I actually received my first form of contact. And that was only to see if my details had changed at all. So as you can imagine, I was pretty devo that that's all they were calling for. But I told them there has to be something more else done. They looked through their schedule, and they decided, 3 weeks you can come in for an assessment. The fact that it was that easy just kind of spun me out a little bit, just kind of reassured me that they did probably kind of forget about my referral in the first place. So after my first assessment went in, the surgeon said I would be a great candidate for it through the Australian Medicare, as it was a medical condition. And so he just had to put it through to the board, and I just had to wait to see what the results were. No. False alarm, thought I pressed the wrong one. 17 was the first time that I ever had a really bad back spasm just from cleaning the whole day, and my back had locked up really bad, and I was on my own and I couldn't move, I couldn't call anyone, and I was in another state, living away from everyone, and it was a really horrible experience. Unfortunately, these spasms and locks and that continued, for the past 11 years. Anyway, so while I was, collecting all those documents, I received a letter stating that I needed to go in to sign some form back at the plastic surgery. And as you can imagine, I was a little confused, so I called them and I had told them, well, no, I've already been denied, they've sent me out the paperwork, everything like that. And she looked at the records and she said, no, the surgeons decided to kind of take it a little bit further and had it overturned, and you have been approved. So as you can imagine, I was ecstatic. I went straight in there and signed the papers and did everything that was required of me. Unfortunately, they did say it was going to be another 1 to 3 years waiting, which was a little bit devastating, again, because I'm almost 30 and I really want to have another baby. I know that they did mention that if I was wanting to have another baby, it's probably best not to have the procedure before then. But there was no way I was going to be able to carry another child and then care for it in the condition that my back was in. So I told them, you know, whatever happens, happens, but I want this procedure as soon as possible. So 1 to 3 years waiting list, but they said they can put names down on a cancellation list if you could be available on short notice. And I was like, yep, chuck me down on that waiting list. Well, today is Wednesday, the 10th of February 2016. 6.5 years since I first did the referral, and I just got a phone call yesterday asking me if I would like to have my procedure on Monday, which is only 5 days away from today. So as you can understand, I was very emotional, excited, overwhelmed, scared, nervous, just all of these emotions running through my brains. I didn't know what to do. I asked them if they could give me a day to think about it, and they were kind of like, no, not really. It's only a few days away, so we need to start putting everything in place now. And if I wasn't able to give them an answer then they would offer it to someone else. So I did a quick call to my work. They said, yep, do whatever you need, take as much time as you need, get it done. Yeah, so they were awesome, very supportive. Rang family to make sure that I had someone to look after my little girl, make sure that she got to school, and someone that was here to look after me as well, and that was all sorted. So 10 minutes later I rang her back and I said, yep, lock me in. What are you doing?
Mama, can I do one of those silly things?
No, Mama's doing a video. Oh, it's still on.
Hello.
This is Summer. Say hi.
Hello.
So yeah, woohoo! 5 more sleeps. So yeah, here we are, and this is the beginning of my journey through my breast reduction. So yeah, take care, and I shall let you know how everything goes.